Hello everyone. Excuse my ratty sweater. I'm a little bit chilly and this is the sweater I keep in my craft room. So today I'm going to do Rachel's challenge, Roxy's weekly challenge from Rachel at Roxy Creations. So I have book pages that I'm going to use. I have all my paper and I think everything that I'm going to need. So I'm just going to get started with this. I'm going to set my timer for 24 minutes. As I've explained in the past, my camera stops recording at some point. So I'll set it for 24 now. And then when we come back, I will set it for 21 minutes, which would give us the 45 minutes. Okay, so let's just get started. Got that set. And I'm going to try to use half pages like she did because I think they will work fine with a journal that I'm working on. I'm just, no, that's okay. I'm just going to grab out like 4 of these maybe. Tear them in half. So I hope everyone's doing good today. Seems like the days just roll by. I mentioned yesterday some goals that I set for myself this week. Projects to finish. I did finish one of my little bunny bags. If I remember, I don't want to do it now because I'm on the clock. But if I remember, I will show you. If not, I'll do it on the next day. So I'll just start with 4 of those. I'm going to fold one that way. Way. And then she did a couple small ones. I don't know how I'm going to do on those, but I will attempt. I am going to attempt collaging these, so I might be a little bit rambunctious on, that's why I'm only starting with 4. It will be a great feat if I'm able to finish 4. But I have all kinds of papers next to me. And I actually have, let's see, I think I'm going to start with one of these. I'm going to use some of this. So not much to report. We got our rain, and it's still raining. So we shall see what happens. Let's see, how does she do that? She do that on the back? Yeah. Glue that down on the back. I think she also makes some of these with where this flips up too. In this video she didn't. She was just doing the diagonal, so that's what I'm going to do. I do. Well, that one will become the opposite. So I'll glue these down real quick. Okay. Now I think I'm ready. And I do want to use some of these blue flowers. I think they're very pretty. I'll go that way. I don't think it really matters if they're upright or not. Go that way, I'm going to be too. I'll just put it there. Get my glue book over here. It is really raining right now. Melting the snow away though. That's always a good thing. Put that up there. Some blue. Sorry, I'm just reaching in my little scrap bin. This. Maybe I'll use some of this. Decisions. That's what always kills me. Let's see, I got some scraps. Not too bland. What else do I have over here? I think that's too light. Yeah, maybe I'll do some of this and this. I am trying to improve on my collaging because it's a weak point for me. And I think the more I do it, and if I would just not think so much about it, it will no longer be my sore spot. I love it. I just feel inept, for lack of a better term. I look at what everybody else does, and you know, I was thinking about that. Like, we are all truly artists. I know a lot of people call themselves artists, and a lot of us we're reluctant to do that, but when you think about it, we all really are, because we are creating art. Maybe the art that we create isn't for everybody, but nonetheless, that doesn't take the fact away that we are creating art. And I think that we shouldn't be ashamed to consider ourselves artists. I mean, I use the term very loosely for myself, but I'm just saying. Find another some kind of color. You know what? I sort of like this polka dot from this paper. Yeah, I like that. Tell you that little, I wish I could remember what MJ called it, but the little trifold, not trifold, well, I guess so, the little envelope journal, file folder journal with the pockets and all that I did over the weekend. Saturday when I decorated that, I decorated that so fast, and it was like I just had my mindset that I didn't care if anything matched or what anybody thought about it. I just did it, and to be honest with you, I really enjoyed doing that, and I liked it, and I just sort of had in my mind, I don't care if anyone else likes it, you know? I'm just going to do this. If it appeals to me, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to try to start having that attitude. Not that I give a lot of thought to, will people like this? But you know, I spend so much time thinking and analyzing instead of just actually creating, you know. I really like that paper. What can I put up there? I keep trying to use that. Let's grab this. Oh, I think I'll go with this green. I want to. Yeah, why not? Right? Why not? That edge is already torn. Just tear this off. So anyway, not much to report. I was glad that my husband had a really difficult week last week, a stressful week. And his Monday went well for him, so I hope today goes as good as yesterday. I remember, for years I was in the same industry, and believe me, it was a very high stress industry. Our peak season was like spring, summer, and fall, really. And I remember a guy that I worked with one time, because I could never leave my work at work. I had calls round the clock, emails, you name it. But I remember a guy a long time ago, he said, you know what? Whatever problems we have today, they're going to be solved by tomorrow, because they have to be. So loosen up about things, you know. We're going to come up with a solution for it or whatever. And he was right. Because whatever problems we had that day had to be resolved that day. Let's just see what that looks like. I just feel like that needs a little bit of something. I don't know if this is it, but do I want to put that on there? I don't like that weight. Oop. I have the dropsies. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put that on there. Why not? Alright, so I got 2 of those. Let's try 2 of these. Well, we'll get them covered and then see how we might decorate them before we move on to anything else. Keep those like that so I can know what direction to go. Let's see, I had actually these are some of Rachel's actually. I'd forgotten I have tons of paper collections that I printed and put in files so I would always know that I have them. See that? Maybe. That print too big? Maybe too big. I think I need to print things out differently, because then it seems like my prints are so large. It might be too big. Let's try some of that. I don't know if I want that. Ooh, I know. I just love this. See if I can figure out how to tear it out without destroying it. Come on, Sheila, you can do this. Almost. This might be a little bit big for this little piece. Having a problem, there we go. Having a problem with the orientation of this one, what direction it's going. Yeah, I'll just flip it around. There are so many challenges going on, and it's hard for me because it's like I want to partake in all of them, and I have so many things that I'm trying to get done, and then I feel like if I do another challenge, I'm going to be taking on too much. Let's see, I want just something. I wonder, I have this paper sack. No, not that. Just a little bit of that. Very excited about the little Easter bags. Well, I have one done. I have to finish some hand sewing before I can assemble the other one. Hopefully I'll get that done today. That would be off my list. Things that I wanted to accomplish this week. They turned out so cute. I showed my husband last night, and he thought it was just adorable. And instantly, our one little granddaughter, she's 2, she's very girly, and she always carries a little purse or basket or something, you know, so she can be like mommy, putting things in. And as soon as he saw it, he's like, oh my gosh, Ellie's going to flip out over that. And that's the same thing I thought. That just suits Ellie to a T. Let me grab some other papers here. Well, I'm going to use some of what I got laying in here. Maybe I'll put... some music paper. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. I want to cover the top there. So it has to go this way. Make sure I get the music paper going the right direction. And I don't care if... I'm just going to put glue on this. Buried my phone. I don't know where it went at this point. Guess I'll know when my timer goes off. Is it right there? Yeah. Oh shoot. I should have never torn that off. Oh well. Should not have done that. Now I'm going to have... Well, let's find some page. A middle page. Okay, now I'm going to try to figure out how I'm going to decorate these before I start any more. That way maybe I'll have 4 of these completed. This paper back in here. Alright, what do I want to do? I like that piece of paper right there. Alright, so I have my trusty old Tim Holtz, and I still have a bunch of everything and anything up here. If you could see this. It doesn't show up on there. But I wonder if I... Nope, I don't have any laying here. If I had, oh, what am I trying to say? Let me grab some cheesecloth. Let's grab that over here. One of my little baskets of goodies. Maybe we can bring some of that into here. See, I don't know if this will work or not. I think it blends in too much with that. Yeah, it does. Well, let me break out my little basket of, not basket, but my little Tim Holtz here and see if we can come up with just anything and all. That stuff's too big. Oh, nope. Alright, so there's my first 24 minutes. So I'm going to turn you off and come back on and we'll reset the timer. Okay, I'm back. That timer was set for 24 minutes, so I'm going to set this one for 21. There we go. We'll see if it can... Oh, I can't get rid of that hump. I have to remember to ask Bill to help me move this rug this weekend. That thing is driving me nuts. Too big. Alright, I'm going to try not to overthink all this. Start with something like that. Maybe some of this bigger stuff out of here. I think I've used these two girls a lot. I don't think I want any of that stuff. Maybe I'll put it... Picked up the same one twice. Maybe I'll do something like that. Nope. These two, is this too big? Doesn't match. I just cleaned all that up. I think it was first thing this morning off my desk from over the weekend crafting, and now I've dumped it out again. See, I need something. Let me grab. See if I got anything in this bin. I'm looking for like maybe a paper doll or something. This one's, oh, that's much too big. I have a whole bin of those. I just want to see if there's anything in here I might want to use. I just love these little view. I don't know if I'll use that, but I'll keep it out there. See if there's anything in here. This one that has some more stuff in it. I don't really want to bring those into it. Always the hardest part for me is figuring out, because I don't have like just images. Alright, maybe we can use some of these little people. I gotta stand up for this. I hate it when I get this indecisive. Do I want to use these? That's the problem I run into. I don't know if I do. Move them over here a second. Let's see if I can find something up here in this pile. I have these tickets. You know what? Do you run into this problem when you do this, or do you have, like, I don't have florals and, you know, butterflies and all that kind of stuff. So it makes it very hard. These are too big. Come on, Sheila, at this point you're not going to have one done. I don't know, I might try. I hate to use that one. I feel like I use that one all the time. Is that too big? My head in the camera. I'm sorry for leaning over. Just trying to get into this stack of I don't even know what I would refer to it as. The stack. Let's see, here's some smaller things. Too big. I don't like the color of that. Not enough color in these things for me. Let's see if I cut some of these tickets apart. I backed these because I was actually going to leave them together. Maybe we need a bigger tag. I'm really sweating now, trying to complete this. Gotta get at least one done, right? Oh, a ticket and a ticket. Oh my gosh, this is horrible. I just want to throw some stuff together. Be too big. These colors aren't bright enough for me. Usually I go to the duller colors. All of a sudden I want color. No, I don't like that. I have. This is an epic fail. Maybe I have too much. Starting to suffocate. I'm sinking. I'm sinking. I'm going to throw that down. I want my glitter glue for these. They're a little bit heavier. I'm like in full panic mode right now. Well, if nothing else, we have one done. There's that. Let's see. Let's focus on one at a time. I'm not going to worry about my blue. Let's see. I want to put something... Oh, butterfly is way too big. I know what I thought of. Some of these papers, oh, I probably already used them. You see, some of these papers had flowers on them, and I thought, you know, I could always cut flowers off of those papers. Let me see, was there something in Rachel's pack here I could use as a focal point? Everything's too big. Ay, ay, ay. Not crazy about covering that. I should have started this with like only a few things on my desk and forcing myself to use whatever's on my desk. And a little bit bigger. Just not filling the paper dolls on these. Let me just drag more out. These are, oh. We don't like that. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Let me see, what box did I have? Let me break into some of these, because there are some butterflies. I like that, but it blends right in. None of these colors. Well, that's why I never get those out. So I work on like a botanical or something. I was just hoping I'd be able to find a butterfly, and then the ones that I do find are way too big. That too big. All this stuff. Let me cut out any. It's too big. Too small. Well, this is epic failure because I'm like all miscombobulated right now. I can't think of a thing to do. Let's just put that down. At this point, what does it matter? I need to do something right. Well, there's two. Let's see. I just don't know if I want that on that flower though, but maybe this one. Too big. I need something bigger on there. No. Maybe the 90 cents. Yeah. Let's just go with making nothing make sense. And of course, that's already stuck down. Well, can't move it now. Too late. Not happy with that one. I feel like that one needs something more. Wish that 90 cents wasn't right there. Try to peel it. Ooh, that didn't work out. Better not. You can see the back of that. It's like not liking being peeled up. I'll leave that there. Don't like that now. Feel like it needs something else. Maybe I need another touch of this. No, no, no. Alright, let's call him done for now. Let's see if we can finish this one. Where'd that butterfly go? I really don't like the color of that butterfly on there. Back to labels. Wrong color. says, yeah, it's this side. What did I do with those doilies? I used doilies yesterday. None of these colors or shapes feel right. You know what? Let's try one of these. Nope. Well, that solved that problem. Alright, so there's our 45 minutes. You saw the sheer panic that I went into trying to rush to decorate, and I need to find like florals and butterflies that I can cut out, and I've had a hard time doing that. And it's like whenever I go to decorate something like this, I'm very reliant on Tim Holtz products, and to be honest, I don't like the flowers. They're too thick and heavy for me. But anyway, with that being said, that's my excuse. So if anybody has any suggestions for me, please bring it on. I'd greatly appreciate it. So to end this misery, we have 3.5 of these done. And I don't even know if I would consider them all done. I will stitch around them. So we have that one, this little corner tuck, this little corner pocket, which once they're stitched, I think they'll be fine. I might add a word. That's what I could have done. Maybe I need to add a word here. And then this little one. And this one's covered. I just need to figure out what else I want to put on it. And you know what? I had my little basket here. I could have easily put some lace or something on that. But nonetheless, that's what I've done in my 45 minutes. And I'd just like to say thank you for, if you stuck around for the pain. I appreciate it. And like I said, if you have any suggestions or tips for me, please let me know. So thank you very much once again, and I'll be back tomorrow. Happy crafting, everybody. Bye.